Internal Revenue Service. We've all heard of them, right? We're all ever so familiar with all the tax forms. Everyone is always going after Internal Revenue Service forms. Fill out the Form 56. Fill out the 1040, 1041, 1099, OID. Everyone is seeking after equitable relief, one way or another. Whether the formality of those words are used, or whether the mode of operation is being enforced, knowingly or unknowingly. But you ought to stop for a moment and think about the State Department of Revenues, the state treasuries, and their forms also. You want to have equitable interest in that thing called ens legis that everyone is trying to tap into one way or the other. You need to begin to look more into your state's revenue codes and your state treasury laws. Look into the forms, just like you would master all those IRS forms. At least most think they've mastered the IRS forms, or they hope to do so. You should probably pay more attention to the forms on a state level rather than the accounting department, the third-party accounting department at the federal level, whatever state you're at. Take the Department of Revenue and Treasury on your state level as serious as you do on the federal level. Begin to read the instructions to those forms. Those same dynamics that you're attempting to do on the federal level, it actually holds more power on the state level. If you really want to begin to have equitable interest, when you start looking into laws governing certain types of trust in your state, and how to create banks, and the laws governing national banks, and the laws governing the uniformities of property and asset allocation and asset protection, it would always intertwine, whether you look at it from a common law state level, or you look at it from a United States Code level. If you know what you're looking for and you really look deep into the private laws of the United States level, go into the congressional records, it would always point you right back home. You should be the state level. And oftentimes, the state common laws itself would have verbiage pointing you to the Revenue Department or the Treasury Department of the state. Do you really want to have equitable interest? You really want to begin to do certain things like discharge debt and all that stuff, right? Good. You have the right intent. Now, with that intent, go the right direction. Don't abandon the federal level now. But as much as you pay all that energy and effort to the federal level, look into the state levels also. Look into all the forms, the different types of forms. You really want to not pay property taxes yearly? The forms are online on your state level. Yeah. Again, the least you can say is someone never told you. Take care and best of luck. Also, don't forget to check out the Facebook page. I post explanations on things that a lot of people have misconception on. I give detailed explanation and detailed reference with the laws and the things that are being spoken about. Some of those things are not necessarily here on YouTube or on the Instagram, but they are definitely on the Facebook page. So if you want more explanation on things, questions and answers, etc., they are on the Facebook page. I'd like to give it a quick shout out to my patrons. Thank you very much. And if you haven't joined my Patreon, come on over. We speak about things like how you make a bond claim properly, about staying private when it comes to credit on a business or personal level. Speak about privacy, how to make different types of damages, because part of the damage that you state as relief is part of your claim. The relief and the granted and the damage itself. We speak about how to establish probable cause when you bring criminal charges and how simple it is. We speak about the concept of copyleft versus copyright, how to get it done. We speak about the GSA bonds, how to get it done, how to put your car in the proper trust and not to pay taxes on it, and a lot more. And a lot more to come about trademarks and different type of marks. So there's a lot more to come. So thank you once again to my patron, and best of luck to everyone.